If we didn't send out the National Guard,
my gosh, we didn't need the National Guard.
Right?
It was all fine until he ruined everything.
It's all his fault.
It's all Trump's fault.
Not allowed.
Because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence.
Of course there was no violence, silly.
Nope.
This is California.
Yep.
There's never violence in California.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's been no violence at all. None.
This isn't a riot.
Nope.
It's a peaceful protest.
Very peaceful.
And it's actually more magical than it is peaceful.
Oh, it's very, very magical.
It's just hardworking people showing their passionate civic engagement.
Couldn't agree with you more, Bob.
I've never been more proud.
Hey, look at that energy out there.
That's California spirit right there. Look at those amazing Californians trying to save someone from a burning building.
He's a hero. True California heroes.
Wow. Look at those great fathers taking some time off of work to shop for their kids.
Trump supporters will say they're just looters.
Those aren't looters.
Nope.
They're just good fathers who
Real
need
good
new
fathers.
Nikes to put food on the table.
Oh, yeah.
North Hollywood Division.
See that?
Yep.
Lighting cop cars on fire, that's a symbol of peace.
Yep.
Unity.
Yep.
It's like a campfire for the community.
And it brings so many good people together.
Exactly. They're just barbecuing.
Oh, I bet it tastes delicious.
It's a family thing.
Yep.
Trump supporters wouldn't understand.
No way.
Waving a Mexican flag while trashing the city you live in? That's literally the most American thing you can do.
Oh, yeah. You're not a true American unless you wave a Mexican flag while setting a cop car on fire.
Right? It's like totally the American way.
Yep.
It's like baseball and apple pie.
Oh, yeah. And if they're right, it's Americans, too.
Right? It's called freedom of expression, people. It's the First Amendment.
Yeah, look it up, Trump
Oh,
supporters.
look at how he keeps the American flag warm.
Oh, he really loved America. You can tell.
Yeah.
Been going on right outside the Federal Detention Center. Most of those demonstrators were very peaceful.
Well done, it's peaceful.
Duh.
We don't need the National Guard or the
Nope, no way.
Marines. We've totally got this under control.
Yes, we
Just
do.
like when we had those wildfires handled a few months ago.
Oh, we did such a good job of putting those fires
Oh, yeah,
out.
we totally handled that.
Yeah, we don't have any need for the feds
Nope.
here. We're a sanctuary city. Coming to America illegally isn't
Right?
even a crime.
It's just creative border navigation.
Yep.
We're protecting human dignity
Of
here.
course we are.
That's why folks keep electing us.
It's very
They know
true.
we're going to get things done.
It's the
We're
truth.
a good team.
Yeah, we are.
We're keeping things chill here.
Yep.
We don't need the military coming in.
Boy, these people really love Los Angeles.
Right? Look how proud they
Yep.
are. This is why I do this.
too.
For them. They're
Yep.
heroes.
Organized, passionate, law-abiding.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the United Spot. Thanks for joining the United Spot tonight. I really appreciate it. Tonight, I wanted to talk about, well, it's not necessarily just in California. It's okay where I'm at too. It's not the best, but it's definitely not $1.99. But everybody's kind of hitting a little hard on gas, to kind of depending where you're at. And I'd like to know in the comment section what your gas prices is what your gas prices is, or what it is, or is it is. Yeah. So, but I love doing videos about California because Gavin Newsom is horrible. I really don't understand how this man became a mayor, let alone a governor, and now in talks of being president. It just makes no sense to me. But let's talk about Gavin Newsom and his role in all of this mess. I mean, from his family scandals to failed politics, like you remember the bullet train? Wait, what? The wildfire chaos. I mean, massive fraud, massive, and just way too much more. That I'll be getting into that here in a little bit, but I wanted to first talk about the gas prices, and this is specifically in California. So I'm not talking about New York. I'm not talking about anywhere else. I'm just talking about California because that seems to be a very popular topic at the moment. So I want to talk about it. But so if you're living in California, depending on where you're at, I mean, whether you're in the Los Angeles area or up north somewhere, you're probably feeling it. This week, the average price for regular gas in California has jumped to around, they're claiming it's like $8 a gallon, $7 to $8 a gallon, depending on where you're at. But on average, it's around between $5.50, $6. So it just kind of depends where you're at. But there have been reports of up to $8 a gallon, which is insane. I mean, you got to be driving around, it's just insane. That's just insane. So I don't know. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of pennies since last month. So, but Gavin Newsom's such a great guy. But why is it so high? Because is it the global oil issues from the war with Iran, or is that it? I mean, would you really necessarily call this a war? I mean, it was. I was assuming it was just more like maybe protecting Americans and other things. I don't know. It could be about oil. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not at the table. I have no idea. I know that Yukon Man knows more about this kind of stuff than I do. With that topic. So, but in California, this I think the crude crude prices for I think a barrel of oil now is $100 a barrel. I think $100 a barrel. In California, I think their states policies are making it worse. So you have to look at it like that. You remember when Joe Biden was like, "Oh yeah, I have no control of the gas prices. I can't lower or higher the gas prices." And then when the gas prices got lower, he's like, "Yep, I did that. I did." John Castaneda rides a bike. He says, "You know what? Hell with this. I'm riding a bike." Good for you, man. And great to see you, by the way, John. And thank you so much again last night for your wonderful gift. I truly appreciate it. And 75 is pretty hot. 75 is pretty hot today. Skippy, how are you? Great to see you. Brian Sevenikuda, Tammy, great to see you also in my my videos today in the comments section. Made in America, great to see you here. Big Slinkin, great to have you here too, by the way. Teacher Lynn, awesome to see you here 2 nights in a row. That's awesome. So I didn't completely lose you last night with some of my gossip, but great to see you here as always, Teacher Lynn. Always great to have you here. And it Poison is here, or I think it's. Do you want to be called Allison? Either way, thank you for being here. You've been a huge part of the United Spot for many years, and I truly appreciate you. So Max Meyer is here. Great to see you here with David Smith and Hank, good old Hank the Tank. Skippy Tarbuckle. Holiday Magic. What an insult to Beavis and Butthead. They were not this stupid. Now that's classic. Who else we got here? Who was first tonight? If I seem like I'm in a good mood, it's because I made $30 this month on X. So now 30 of that needs to go back. Or excuse me, I made $30 this month on X. So that means that 50 of that needs to go back to X for using X. So I'm doing pretty good over there. I'm making a living. A lot of people ask me what I do for a living. I say, hey, I'm a content creator on X. And they're like, do you make a lot of money? I'm like, does $30 a month sound high to you? And they always give me the same look, like, wow, I can't even look at you right now. You're so awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, dude, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, you want to know what's even crazier than that about being so successful and making $30 a month on X for all my content? And they're like, what? And I'm like, well, I pay them out of the goodness of my own heart $50 a month just to use their services. So, yeah, just rolling in the dough. Avalon, One Ray, great to see you here, by the way. T Dizzle is in the hizzy. Trump's mom is here. Must have been a hard night over at the trolling The trolling, what is it? Trolling Anonymous. Hi, I'm Trump's mom, and I'm a TDS-aholic. I have a major TDS, and I go into Republican and conservative sites, and I just sit there and talk badly about everything because I am secretly going through a lot of TDS right now. Thank you for having us tonight, Trump's mom. RMM 1706. Great to see you here tonight. Caucasian Debris. XAVOX Reportando. TUS is in my notifications. Ooh, yeah. John Castaneda says, hello, everyone. And of course, we're right back to that. You know, my wife always told me a funny story. She always told me that the rich are rich because they don't give out money. The rich are rich because they don't hand out money. So I guess, well, I don't know. I mean, you know, it is what it is. If I was rich, I mean, I'd be helping people out because I think, you know, it's I don't know. You got poor people that tip limo drivers, but what are you doing in a limo? You know, you got poor people that get paid and they go out and buy, you know, designer jeans and Air Jordans and a $70 hat, and then they wonder why they're broke. But we get through each cry at a time. One cry at a time. One cry at a time. If someday I'm going to do a behind the scenes of me doing all the voices and me just sitting there like a moron, trying not to laugh at my own content because, yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, want to get back to this. So the policies in California are pretty much the reason why, I believe. You know, because, you know, governors and mayors and all, they have their own set of rules and they have their own little schemes. And what better way to, you know, make Trump look bad, even though Trump doesn't really have, you know, any access in lowering gas prices, than to up the ante. I mean, what a great time to do that. You know, make everybody's gas expensive, make everybody miserable, raise taxes, and then, you know, you and your, oh, you know what, I can't get into the funneling of the millions of dollars yet. I can't do it. Sorry about that, Teacher Lynn. I'm so sorry about the ads. I don't know why that does so many. It's, you know, that would make sense to have a lot of ads on these lives if I was like getting just tons of cash. Then I'd be like, you know what, dude? Yeah, dude, that now I can understand. But I mean, they got to see there's 31 people in here. What are the ads gonna do? Like, seriously, what are the ads gonna do? Like, oh, dude, I was 31 people bought a microwave tonight. Thank you, YouTube. I don't even know what the ads look like. It's crazy, but so I designed a shirt today, and I'm not really excited about how it came out. Not really sure. Still waiting for approval. It's been quite a while. Amazon's very strange. But I've got quite a few shirts. And at Poison, our portable garage blow away with this crazy wind. Oh, if anybody's in Ohio right now, like Annette Poison, prayers to you. I hope everybody's okay. And thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate your support, Annette. You see this? This is the amazing community. Her garage flew away, and here she is supporting the United Spot. That's when you know you got a pretty cool bunch of so-and-sos. So Annette Poison, thank you so much for that. I'm going to comment to you right now. I'm going to say, be safe out there. Thank you so much for your support. This is awesome. Period. So cool. So cool, so fresh and so clean. Thank you. Mark Turner, Greed. You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here talking shit about. I'm talking crap about California and Gavin Newsom, and here I am begging for money. Ugh, kind of a hypocrite in a way. I wouldn't have to be a hypocrite if YouTube would just help me. You know, I'm not a bad content creator. I'm not a bad YouTube channel. You know, I'm not sitting there, you know, showing my boobs. And I'm not telling people to do bad things, and I'm not, you know, trying to influence anybody in a negative way. I'm just coming up with silly content, you know, with breaking news headlines that I've taken from, you know, newspapers and news shows, and I turn them into funny skits. I mean, you know, it's all about. Yes. All over East have been just this winter. Yeah, it's been crazy. So, Annette Poison, anybody else out there that's this is happening to, please stay safe. Mike Sobsnowski. Yes, it's been a while for me to come here, but yes, Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. Yes, he sees everything what is going. Thank you so much for your support. Great to see you here, Mike. Thank you so much for your wonderful gift. And you are 100% correct. But I want to thank you guys for being here, by the way. I'm going to play some videos because I know you hate when I talk. But so the gasoline, I'm assuming the tax just rose to like 61.2 cents per gallon. Jeez, it's just crazy. I think that was last year. And the new low carbon fuel standard rules could add up to 65 cents more per gallon very soon. And, you know, there's a lot of refineries I've researched that are leaving California. I'm not sure how many actual refineries California actually had, but I know a lot of them are moving. Skippy, be safe out there. But, you know, I don't know. Governor Newsom, I think, you know, he obviously blames Trump for this. He blames Trump. You know what, Mike? You could spell however you want. I never learned how to read, so I have a hard time functioning. But I thank you for being here, too, by the way. It's been a while, so thank you for being here. But if you guys don't remember, because they're not putting it in the news, but, you know, Gavin Newsom, he's got a few scandals swirling around the old hopper over there in California. Him and his wife, Harvey's little prom date. Skippy's under a down comforter. Nice. Feathers. I don't know. I slept on a down comforter once. My wife bought it, and I'll never sleep under it again. It was a long time. It was like 16 something years ago. She brought home this down comforter, and very soft. And then all of a sudden, I started feeling these little pricks, you know. And I was like, "What is that? What is going on here?" Just like it would hurt, like little scratches. And it was feathers. I didn't know what a down comforter was. I didn't know anything. I'm not high society, you know. And you know, and we've always had dogs, so they really, man, those feathers really pack a punch when you put a dog on there. Bozo Big Top. That's a great name. All right, you know what? I'm gonna play some videos because I am extremely boring tonight. I was Raging Patriot. Great to see you here, by the way, and I was out looking for jobs all day today, so I apologize. There was no new content today, but I did write a few scripts today, and I will have brand new content this weekend. But I was out looking for jobs all day today, and been out all day looking. So because it is getting down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. We got about let's see, and I'm not looking forward to this day either because I don't think I'm going to be able to make my goal. Well, we got about a little more than 2 weeks to go. So it's getting pretty scary. But yeah, we got about 2 weeks to go, a little over 2 weeks to go, and then looks like it's the end of the United spot. So, but yeah, but it is. So let's get into some video, and then we get back to talking to you guys. But thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate every last one of you. And I just couldn't do this without you. So I love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a riot.
No.
This is a celebration.
Yep.
Just fun Californians being fun Californians.
California has never been safer.
The greatest state on earth.
Everybody wants to be California. Gavin!
Climate change.
Gavin!
Climate change.
Gavin, what are you doing to help the Los Angeles fire? Hang on! Can't you see I'm trying to memorize my script?
A few moments later.
Congratulations, fire victims! Here's your $750. You're welcome.
But I lost my house.
Don't blame me. Blame climate change. But I lost my car. Hey, look on the bright side, though. You just got $750.
I got no food and my kids are hungry.
Look, I gave everybody $750, okay? What else do you want from me?
750 ain't enough.
Make it enough. All in all, I'd say this is a mostly peaceful fire.
President Biden, what are you going to do about this?
Well, that determines on what this is. Is this about the Hurricane Helena?
No.
Is it about East Palestine?
No.
Is this about the Baltimore Bridge?
Uh-uh.
Is this about the border crisis?
No.
Is it about Hunter?
No.
Oh, man, is this about Ukraine and my 10%?
No, Joe.
Well, what the hell is this all about then?
It's about the Los Angeles fires.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Yeah, I'm going to build an Olympic stadium for the 2028 Summer Olympics.
So there I was, riding my bicycle to LA, when all of a sudden, climate change!
Free stuff for smeltfish. Get your free stuff for smeltfish. Hey, I'm a smeltfish. Well, here's your brand new fish tank. Wow, I worked so hard for this. And what new fish tank doesn't need a lifetime supply of fish food? My smeltfish dreams have come true. And here's a bag full of money for fish stuff. Not the best governor a smeltfish could ever have. Oh, the humanity is a mega apocalypse. They always wearing red hats. They sprayed me with fire extinguishers and covered me in blankets and said, "Get out of here. This is fire country." Free money for illegals. Get your free money. Hey, I'm illegal. I just came over to the border and I don't have a license or a car or a house or food to feed my pretend kids that I trafficked over here. Oh, you poor thing. I know. You don't even know how hard my life is. Well, congratulations. Here's the keys to your free brand new house. Wow, a free house that I totally deserve. And how about keys to your brand new car? Wow, I worked so hard for these. And how about a lifetime supply of groceries and water? Thank you, American taxpayers. Now all I need is a license. You don't need a license, silly. With the fire being 0% contained, it's becoming more and more clear that this is all Trump's fault. Free money for anybody other than Californians. Get your free money. I'm from anywhere other than California. Can I have some free money? Sure, buddy. How much you need? How about all of it? Go yourself, California. Governor Newsom. Yeah? What are you going to do about the people of Los Angeles? Hello. I gave everybody $750 to rebuild. I think that's more than generous. Well, what if $750 isn't enough? The people of Los Angeles will figure it out. I see you waving a Mexican flag there. Yeah, I'm proud of my country. But this is a protest over ICE detaining illegal immigrants. Yeah, I know. Are you here legally? No, but I've been here for 8 years. Well, do you want to go back to Mexico? Are you kidding me? Hell no. So why are you waving the flag of a country you don't want to go back to and a country you're trying to stay in? Because that's where I'm from. That's my heritage, my blood, my family, everything. I'm proud of who I am. And why not just go back to Mexico? Man, Mexico's a war zone. Cartels run everything. You step out of line, you're gone. But I just saw you light 6 cars on fire. Yeah, but this is America. This is my new home now. I get everything for free. It's not free. Taxpayers pay for it. Free food, taxpayers. Free healthcare, taxpayers. Free housing, taxpayers. School, and I don't even need a license to drive. It's all taxpayers. I work when I want and I live good. Why would I leave? So let me get this straight. You're here illegally, Simon, and you refuse to go back. That's right, puto. And you're flying another country's flag during a protest about immigration while lighting cars on fire. Yeah, because I can. That's the point. Are you related to AOC? You Americans don't talk about freedom, right? Yeah. But this is what freedom looks like. No, this is what illegal activity looks like. I'm not hiding anymore. You want to arrest people just for living? No, they're arresting people for breaking the law. Breaking the law doesn't mean you're a criminal. Okay. You think me waving a Mexican flag in America makes me less American? You really want me to answer that? I'm proud of where I came from. I mean, if you're proud of where you came from, then go back. I would, but everything is free in America. So if you're benefiting from everything here in America, shouldn't the flag you wave be the American one? Maybe if I was treated like an American, but I get treated like a criminal. You get treated like a criminal because you broke the law. I didn't break the law. I just came to America illegally. It's not like it's a crime. Yeah, you're definitely related to AOC.
Hello, thrill seekers of America. Gavin Newsom here, your charismatic governor and chief hype man for the greatest state in the galaxy, California. Are you sick of dull towns with cheap rent and working power grids? Then surf the wave to the Golden State, where chaos is king, and I'm your fearless pitchman. Let's dive into the deal of a lifetime. First, let's take a look at our exclusive ambiance. Our wildfires light up the sky like a Hollywood premiere. Perfect for TikTok. Power outages? That's just California saying, unplug and live the rustic dream. No AC? No problem. You'll sweat your way to a new you. But wait, there's more. Our air quality is so smoky, it's like a free barbecue vibe every day. And if the haze gets you down, just blame Donald Trump. It's his fault the wind blows. Now let's talk value. Rent's only $5,000 for a broom closet in LA. And gas, only $8 a gallon. That's premium rocket fuel for your California hustle. Groceries? Our $20 eggs turn every omelet into a status symbol. But that's not all. Move now and you'll get traffic jams so legendary, you'll star in your own epic road rage saga. Feeling the pinch? Point the finger at Donald Trump. His tweets make prices rise. Now let's get personal. My scandals are spicier than a Malibu chili cook-off. Yeah, I slept with my best friend's wife, so what? That's just me living a California dream. Lies, corruption, recalls? I call it political pizzazz. I dodged investigations like a pro surfer. And you, not happy with my leadership? Guess what? It's Trump's fault. He's secretly pulling the strings. Move here and you'll join the Gavin Newsom spectacular, complete with plot twists and my award-winning hair. So why settle for mundane when you can live the California roller coaster? And for the low cost of your life savings, you'll get wildfires, blackouts, insane prices, and me as your governor. Not satisfied? Blame Trump. He's the ultimate scapegoat. Call 1-800-GAVINS-FAFO in the next 30 seconds, and I'll throw in a Gavin's Earthquake Survival keychain and a Trump Made Me Do It bumper sticker absolutely free. California! We'll turn the power off for ya.
Hi, I'm Gavin Newsom. You know, your favorite governor. The guy who got more votes than Schwarzenegger. The governor that's better than Brown, Davis, Reagan, and Duke Mazian put together. The guy who raised gas prices to the highest in the nation, drove up inflation with massive tax hikes, and jacked up the minimum wage to $20 an hour while exempting my donor buddies at Panera. The man responsible for the exploding homelessness crisis, emptying the state coffers with $24 billion wasted on failed programs, keeping that border wide open with sanctuary state laws, and welcoming human traffickers with welfare for illegals. The hypocrite who single-handedly partied at the French Laundry with lobbyists during the lockdowns. Had an affair with my best friend's wife, who is also my subordinate. Sorry, I'm the hero who laundered more taxpayer money through unemployment fraud than a Ponzi scheme. 33 billion gone to prisoners and scammers under my watch alone. You're welcome. And I've got a major announcement just for you. Finally, California will be able to see all of my accomplishments. That's right! For the first time in Golden State history, I'm doing something that no one has ever done before. I'm selling trader cards. cards. For the low price of just $500 each, you can have one of my amazing collectible trader cards for only 5 payments of just $1,400. That's cheaper than my high-speed rail bondoogle. But wait, that's not all. For just a measly extra $400, you can get 3 of my trader cards absolutely free with only 4 payments of just $600. That's a 25-cent value for only $1,700. And because these babies are coming from my green energy failures causing blackouts, I'll throw in a moratorium on fracking absolutely free with only 2 payments of just $600. That's a $14 value for only $1,200. Your prayers have been answered, California. You'll be able to hold all of my accomplishments in the palm of your hand, like my overstated wildfire prevention by 690%, propping up Prop 47 for crime waves, pay-to-play deals with Getty oil cronies, undermining election integrity with dirty voter rules, early releases for felons, vetoing environmental protections, gig worker crackdowns that killed jobs, and letting education tank with 2/3 failing mass standards. Get one before they're all gone. Trade them with friends. Sell them to other states for $500,000 a piece. With my new Gavin Newsom trader cards, the sky's the limit. Get yours today.
All right, guys, we got a problem.
Why is it sitting like that?
Sitting like what?
That's the way Paul sits when he's taking a poop.
Anyways, California's in trouble.
Are the smeltfish okay?
Yeah, luckily the smeltfish are fine.
What's going on?
The fire aid money,
Yeah, what about it?
it's gone.
Oh, no. I wonder where it went.
Well, we all know where it went, but the so-called victims are accusing Karen and I of misplacing it.
Yeah, I misplaced the money in my bank account.
I accidentally bought a bunch of stock with my cut.
I unintentionally bought the Standard Hotel and a lifetime supply of hot dogs and pasta.
I mistakenly used the money for everything but my district.
Well, we need to come up with a plan, guys. The deportation riots, the fires, the land grabs, the peasants are starting to point fingers at us.
They're so ungrateful. I mean, we already gave the peasants $750. What more do they want?
Apparently, they want more. Can you believe it? They're like totally whining about rebuilding costs, like we didn't just cut them a check. They can start a whole new life with that $750 we just gave them.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm just trying to keep California shiny for the Olympics. And then we got the Super Bowl and the World Cup. I mean, do you know how many billions of dollars of taxpayer money that's going to cost us?
Sounds like we need to come up with a plan to make everyone forget about everything.
Can't we just blame Trump? That usually always works.
Yeah, we can say he's orchestrating a Republican plot to steal the 2028 election.
Ooh, that's perfect. People will eat that up. I'm going to tweet about it right now.
We tired of fires, the riots, and the missing money to him. Done.
Oh, I love it. Let's say Trump's withholding a secret client list, too. Loaded with Republicans.
Oh, we can say he recorded the Super Bowl without the NFL's written consent. That's impeachable, right?
When it comes to Trump, anything's impeachable.
1982, Trump tore a tag off a mattress. That's a federal
We
offense.
can totally impeach him for that. Call it mattress case. The media will suck it up.
Yeah, and by the time we're done, no one will be talking about fire aid or those pesky riots.
We gotta blame Trump for everything. Stealing elections, and he was behind the fires in LA too. Page 47.
And we'll tell everyone he paid arsonists to torch LA to make us look bad.
Yeah, you will say the client list proves it.
Republicans are sabotaging California, and we're the victims. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally tweet that right now.
We impeach him for everything.
We'll link this to the press. Trump's election theft plot exposed. We'll say the missing fire aid money was stolen by MAGA operatives. Karen, get your team to push the narrative on X.
I'm on it, boss.
Nancy?
Yes, sir.
Call your media pals.
I'm on it right after happy hour.
Adam, draft the impeachment papers. Mattress Gate and Super Bowl fraud.
I'll do it tonight at the Standard Hotel.
Maxine, rally the base. Scream conspiracy loud enough, and no one will ask about the money.
I'm gonna start a riot tonight. Page 47.
Oh my gosh, it's already trending. By tomorrow, no one will remember the riot, the fires, or the accounting issues. They'll be too busy hating Trump.
Let's call for a drink. Shoot inflection. And since 2028, when Gavin wins, it's no one asks where the money went.
Trump won't know what hit him.
Y'all create a crowd.
All right, guys, let's move. Operation Deflect is a go.
Page 47.
Thanks for calling the White House. How can I help you?
Can I talk to President Trump?
Who is it? Little bitch on line 1, boss. This is Trump. Who's this?
Hi, Mr. President. It's Gavin Newsom.
All right, Newsom. Face. First, take a big step back and literally burn your whole state.
shame! Oh my gosh, you're so mean!
Governor Newsom, you've been running your mouth for days.
Yeah, it's called exposing the truth.
Well, today the truth is gonna come out.
Whatever. I'm not intimidated, Homan. Come after me. Arrest me. Let's just get this over with.
You
tough
dared me
guy.
to arrest you, Newsom. Here we are.
You've got nothing on me, cop.
Yeah, you've been obstructing federal law enforcement for a long time.
It's all Trump's fault.
Shielding illegal immigrants.
Trump's fault.
And you let Los Angeles burn.
OMG, that's all Trump's fault.
Top 5 answers on the board. Name something people were doing during the illegal immigration protests in Los Angeles that wasn't peaceful. Gavin?
They were singing protest songs?
Singing protest songs? Terrible answer. The correct answers are looting, burning cop cars, smashing stores, and real mayhem.
Whoa, Mr. President, let's not get dramatic here. These are just peaceful protesters, okay? Just law-abiding citizens expressing their First Amendment rights about immigration enforcement. My Democrat-funded police officers got this. I'm doing an amazing job. Breaking news. The California riots have been mostly peaceful riots so far. Mayor Bass is doing her job. Trump's tactics influenced terror in our communities, and it disrupted basic principles of safety in our safe city. This is all Trump's
Bass
fault.
called the raids
not
disruptive,
hers.
while ICE arrested 118 immigrants.
What?
Including national security threats.
Lies.
You both sided with lawbreakers.
Trump's fault.
Did California's sanctuary state policies, which you've championed,
What?
prevent local authorities from cooperating with ICE? Letting
No.
criminals back onto the streets?
That's nonsense. Continued chaotic federal sweeps across California to meet an arbitrary arrest quota are as reckless as they are cruel. My policies protect communities, not criminals.
Your
Trump's
sanctuary
the one who-
laws block cooperation with ICE.
What?
Even when we're targeting cartel-linked businesses.
Not true.
California prisons release deportable offenders
No.
because of your policies.
Trump's fault. Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. When it comes to the question of whether Governor Gavin Newsom told the truth about the riots, looting, sanctuary state policies, Mayor Bass, illegal immigration, wildfires, peaceful protests, and his own corruption, the lie detector determined you were lying.
Oopsie! I see you waving a Mexican flag there.
Yeah, I'm proud of my country.
But this is a protest over ICE detaining illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I know.
Are you here legally?
No, but I've been here for 8 years.
Well, do you want to go back to Mexico?
Are you kidding me? Hell no.
So why are you waving the flag of a country you don't want to go back to and a country you're trying to stay in?
Because that's where I'm from. That's my heritage, my blood, my family, everything. I'm proud of who I am.
And why not just go back to Mexico?
Man, Mexico's a war zone.
All right, DEI hire Karen Bass, it's your turn. Let's see. They were handing out flowers to the police? Handing out flowers to cops? Are you knucking futs? You get 0 points, Democrats. All right, Crazy Nancy, it's your turn.
Let's see here. There were Lillian Solidarity stars.
Keep drinking, Nancy.
Welcome to MAGA trash. Hope you like prison food.
This is all Trump's fault. All right, Mueller. What'd you find?
Yeah, let's see what that $32 million bought us.
Well, my investigation, Crossfire Hurricane, followed by a special counsel probe, looked at every angle of the alleged Trump-Russia collusion. So, what's the outcome? Well, we indicted 37 individuals, secured 7 guilty pleas, and uncovered Russian interference through social media and hacking of Democratic servers.
Well, that's good, right?
Well, here's the thing. We found no evidence that Donald Trump or his campaign conspired or coordinated with Russia. You what? I found no evidence Trump or his campaign colluded with Russia to influence the 2016 election.
No evidence? Ha, Robert, we were told the Steele dossier had damning details, secret meetings, Russian support for Trump. You're saying none of it held up?
The dossier, funded by Hillary's campaign and the DNC, had unverified, uncorroborated allegations. The FBI couldn't confirm collusion.
Man, I can't believe we haven't been caught yet.
Yep, we're above the law. They can't touch us.
Yeah, I mean, we can touch other people, like kids and stuff, but nobody can touch us.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Well, there's a racist cop behind us, and he's pulling us over because I'm black.
These damn racist cops. This wouldn't be happening if I was driving. You want some KFC? Will that make you feel better?
My life is so hard. Every day's a struggle. I don't even know what it's like to be me.
Put your hands up!
This is bad.
Yeah, it looks like the end of the road for me.
And you're not even smart enough to get a license.
How are you even driving?
I have no idea.
Show me your hand. It's okay, officer. I'm white. Show me your hand. I'm showing you. Can't you see my hands are white?
If only I was given the same opportunities as white people. This wouldn't be happening.
I'm sorry, buddy. Are you thirsty? You want some grape soda or some hot sauce?
No, I'll be fine.
Get out of the car now! Officer, my hands are white. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Welcome to my life, Joe.
Oh, man. Everybody in the lineup looks just like you.
I know. Just like every time I go in the locker room, everybody looks like Michelle. We're here because the unthinkable has happened. Trump's victory threatens everything we've built. Question is, what are we prepared to do about it?
He's a wrecking ball, Barack. The American people were manipulated. Russia or not, his presidency is a disaster waiting to unfold. We can't sit idly by.
Mr. President, our assessments before the election were clear. Russia wasn't using cyber attacks to sway the outcome. The data was sold. But now you're asking us to rewrite the narrative?
I'm not asking, Jim. I'm directing. The public needs to see a threat. Something tangible to question his legitimacy. We need an intelligence community assessment that says Moscow interfered. Cyber attacks, influence campaigns, whatever it takes.
It won't be too hard to sell. A few leaks to the Post, some vague wording about Russian intent. The media's already primed. They'll run with it, and the public will follow.
We frame it as a national security. Trump's ties to Russia, real or not, become the story.
It did raise questions about your team's role in pushing the narrative. You're not suggesting we did something wrong, are you?
Yeah, the dossier was just opposition research. Standard practice.
Documents suggest your campaign proposed tying Trump to Russia. The FBI's probes.
What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday. Remember, no more Obama stuff. Okay. Teacher Lynn, I promise I won't. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Skippy, you're the man. I appreciate it. I tell you, it is absolutely mind-boggling how many distractions are out there right now. I'm not even sure what to think, but I do have Jeffrey Smith is here with Skippy and Teacher Lynn and Chris Mathers. Chris Mathers is here with Skippy and Tammy and Anna Poison and John Castaneda. UConn man, I know you're probably working, so hello to you. Hello to Robin Spielman. Hello to Monkey, Grab Orange, and LR. I'd be excited to see LR in the comment section here, but I know she's probably busy. So I tell you, I'm not sure what to think here anymore. You know, it is Friday the 13th too, and how many? God, this is like the fourth Friday the 13th. Max Headroom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Raise your hand if you're here, or show the bobs. And Skippy, thank you for reliving. See, a little something I like to do is I like to speak in movie quotes. And Anna Poison. Snowed for like a minute here, and then it got super windy out. We lost our extra garage. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I hope everything's okay with you, Anna Poison. That's horrible. Prayers to you and your family. Timothy, David Smith, Tammy, Made in America. Also last month. It's a fun way, Skippy. It's a fun way to get through the day. Now, I used to be a very good memorizer back when I was younger. I would memorize commercials. I would memorize the whole entire skeletal system. I could name every bone. I could name every commercial. I could repeat every song, movie lines, everything. And I got to be honest with you. When I got into politics, I stopped memorizing commercials. I stopped memorizing songs, and I stopped memorizing movie lines. I started memorizing quotes, and I started memorizing policies, and interviews, and all kind of press conferences, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, good. Well, hey, you know what? Husband toys can be replaced because most of those toys weren't even asked for. They were asked for forgiveness. Most men don't usually ask for permission to bring home toys. They ask for forgiveness. So always remember that, ladies. If you're ever thinking about getting married, men, um, men don't usually ask permission. Mike Vita. Well, I mean, hey, you got to be hopeful. He can't do it all, and Cash has done a lot. I know there's a lot of people even here in this community, and this is a great community, by the way, um, that are a little, Cash isn't doing too much, but Cash is, in my eyes, I've done the research on it, and the amount of arrests, the amount of busts as they call them in the FBI. I don't want to use too much FBI lingo. And poison. See, I'm telling you, guys don't ask for permission. But he's done a lot more than Comey, a lot more than Ray, a lot more than Mueller. But you have to understand, he's on the chopping block because now he's the man. It wouldn't matter if the most popular man in the world. You could take the most popular man in the world. Everybody loves this guy. Nobody says anything bad about this person. He has no haters. All the comments are just, I love you. You're the greatest. You're the best. Oh my gosh. I wish you were my dad. I wish you were my husband. But as soon as you put that person who is the most popular person in the world, as soon as you put him into a government position, such as the FBI, if you put him in Congress, if you put him in the Senate, if you put him in the White House, you will now become the most judged, the most hated, and the most talked about negatively person in the world. And that's just the way it goes. And that's why politics works. Politics isn't meant for a bunch of powerful lawmaking people to go to work every day and help Americans. No. Anybody who thinks that obviously needs help, like lots and lots of help. Politics was not designed to help the American people. Politics was designed to cripple the American people. Okay. And we were supposed to be thankful for that. That's politics. Politics is a bunch of rich, powerful, egotistical people who spend their days doing anything they possibly can but helping us. Candy Hoarding is great. Great to see you here. Awesome. That is so great. Yeah, Craig, where are you, Craig? But that's the bottom line. I mean, a lot of people don't want to accept it for what it is. They really truly believe somebody's coming for them. Oh my gosh, they're gonna save us. It doesn't matter what side you're on. They're not gonna save us. They're not. If you ever really watch a hearing, if you ever really watch an interview, if you really ever watch a press conference, if you ever really watch politics, you'll see that they're all just putting on a show. They're all friends. They're all friends. They act it out very similar to WWE, but a lot more believable. Because in WWE, they have scripted choreography that is just, I don't know, unless you're Owen Hart, that was pretty bad. But most of WWE is extremely overly scripted, and it's just, geez. That's why politics is so believable, because there is no violence. So it's just talking. Anybody can pretend like they're arguing. Anybody can pretend like they're arguing. Anybody can pretend like they're mad. and it looks believable. 99% of the videos that you watch on Facebook, on YouTube, on X, 95% of the videos that you think are real are 100% fake. And I'm going to tell you why. The majority of the people in America in general are more likely to look at something that's extremely dramatic, extremely violent, and extremely unhappy, because we're drawn to that over years and years of being desensitized with video games and scary movies and, even freaky commercials, songs, you name it. Freddy Krueger was very much to blame. But a lot of people don't really understand that there's a lot of fake videos going around that look really real, because it's very easy to do. All you got to do is just muster up a little bit of courage and talk outside of your box, raise your voice a little bit, squint your eyes, look angry, and put on a show. And I guarantee you, it's like improv. You don't even necessarily even need a script. You could just kind of go with what you've seen in your life, and boom. And these particular videos right there, boy, somebody's having fun today. Those particular videos right there get millions and millions of views because people watch them over and over again. And don't even get me started about the videos where they're like putting stuff in a pan, and then they're sitting there looking at the pan, and it takes them 40 minutes to get it cooked, and it's the most disgusting thing you've ever watched. And you've watched the whole entire thing. I'm guilty. Candy, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate just coming right in there, just throwing a gift right at the United Spot. Thank you so much for that. Truly, truly appreciate it, Candy. Great to see you. Max Hedrum. I gotta go take a look at whoever's doing that, because I think I might have to talk to somebody and tell them to not do that. I'll be right back.
Started with unverified tips, not hard evidence. The trail points more to your actions than Trump's. Robert, I wasn't directing any spying. Those Obamagate claims Trump's been shouting about on his campaign are baseless. The Inspector General found no political bias in the FBI's FISA warrants or Crossfire Hurricane. True. No evidence of you directing spying, but the collusion narrative amplified by leaks fueled years of investigations without proving Trump's guilt. Evidence keeps circling back to decisions under your watch. Robert, you were paid to investigate Trump. Yeah, we didn't pay you to investigate us. We paid you to investigate not us. Well, this can't get out. If people think we manufactured this, what's next? Prosecutions? And, just to make sure, you spell your name with 2 L's, right? Do you know why you're here? Yeah. Yeah, it was a stupid thing to do, and I shouldn't have done it. Then why did you do it? I don't know. I just wanted to be president so bad, but I just want to let you know, Obama had nothing to do with it. Did he help you steal it? Wait, hey, hang on. I can't hear him. What'd you say, Obama? I said that... Okay, he said that... No, stupid, don't say I said. Just repeat everything I say. No, stupid, don't say I said. Just repeat everything I say. You all right? Yeah, I stole it all on my own. Ha! So you're trying to tell me that you stole the election all on your own? Yep. Came up with the whole plan myself. Did he know you were going to steal it? Well, yeah, but... Did Obama try and stop you from stealing it? No. Why, is that bad? Yeah. Aiding and abetting. Accessory? How can I be an accessory? This whole thing was my idea. Well, Joe seems to think that this was all his idea. Are you kidding? Me and Hillary planned this whole thing out. Joe was just listening to his earpiece. Did Joe ever try and stop you? Stop me? How could Joe stop me? So Joe had no clue what was going on? No. Joe just repeated everything I said while I sat in my living room watching The View in my pajamas. So at what point did you steal the election? Wait, what? I didn't steal the election. You said you stole the election. What? I never said that. You said you stole the election. I stole the election. Yeah. This is risky, guys. The FBI's been digging, and there's nothing concrete tying Trump to Moscow's actions. If we push this too far, it could backfire. Congress could start asking questions. Then we make sure they don't, Andrew. We've got the tools. FISA warrants are Payne, not us. Peter, you've got eyes on his people, right? Yeah, we're watching Flynn, Manafort, and Page, and there's even a hint of Russian contact. We'll amplify it. I've got the reports ready to feed to the right channels. We can make it look dirty. This isn't just about optics. Trump's a threat to the global order. Our allies, NATO, everything. If we don't act now, he'll dismantle it all. A coup doesn't need tanks, Barack. It needs chaos, doubt, and division.
Careful, Hillary. We're not talking coup. We're talking containment. A slow bleed. The assessment comes out January 6th, and it'll say...
Wow, that was fun. Whew. Yeah, I just had a nice little run-in with some moron trying to run up and down my street there. Whew. Note to self. Oh, I can't stand knuckleheads. I really hope everybody's having a wonderful night. My testosterone just went up a few bucks. A lot of adrenaline running through me right now. Thank you, Jiu-Jitsu. Goodness gracious. Gosh. You know, there's a speed limit. Doesn't matter what part of America you live on, there's a speed limit. And that speed limit has been, basically placed there for a particular reason, because a certain speed, can really hurt somebody and doesn't give them enough time to properly prepare to get the hell out of the way. And whether it's dark, light, or, whatever, you have no idea. There's animals in communities, there's kids, old people, maybe you want to take a walk. I know it's late right now, but still, I mean, that's the other thing too. It's like, it's 10:40 at night, and there's some jack, anyways, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be doing that anymore. I had a nice little, trying to catch my breath here. I had a nice little stern warning with this guy. I don't think he realized what he was walking into, but yeah, that was pretty fun. Anyways, let me see here. Let me see here. Let's see. I would give more, but my boss. You know what, Candy? Hey, you know what? You being here is all the support I need. Unfortunately, I mean, it's getting to the point now to where I do have to legitimately reach a goal by the end of this month. I've been looking for jobs. I got a job, because United Spot was doing really, really bad. It's been doing really, really bad since 2022, but I've been doing my best to make it work. And with your guys' help, I've made it this far. But about 9 months ago, I had to go get a job. My wife was like, come on, seriously, the YouTube is not paying you anything. This is ridiculous. We have to, we got to survive here. So I went and got a job, and I did that for about 7 months. And I was just recently laid off. About maybe a month ago, I was laid off. And I was really upset too, because I kind of liked the job. It worked, I worked for, it was like 9 hours a day or something like that. And then I got to get home in time to do some United Spot stuff. And, but hey, all things must come to an end. But, I really have to raise this money. So I really do. And for anybody that's wondering, why do you need to raise money? You suck. Because maybe you guys, some of you didn't hear, but I got a strike on YouTube about a month ago, maybe less than a month ago. And with that strike carried a 7-day suspension, and maybe a week and a half after that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was back for a week and a half, and then I got another strike, and they took another video down. I appealed it, and I was then suspended for 2 weeks. And then about 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something, the video that they took down, the second video they took down, they put it back up and they took the strike away. But I was already suspended again for about a week and a half, I believe, about a week and a half. So what happens to a channel when you get a week suspension? That's basically like a 30-day hit on your revenue. And I was already making very low revenue. So you'd imagine, I mean, I wasn't even getting notifications on my videos. That's how bad it was for that first week. And then it slowly didn't really do too much after my first suspension. But I started getting a little bit, and I was still getting nervous though. And it was a huge hit. So I asked for some help and had no clue that a week and a half later, they were going to take down another video and put me down for another week and a half. So I don't, I looked at the, what is it called? They do kind of like this thing to where they guess what you'll earn for the month. And as of right now, and it's usually when it gets to about the half of the month, you're pretty much have a clear indication about how much you're going to earn for that particular month. And like I said, it's not like I just hold up a sign, and push numbers. I mean, I really do work really hard as the United Spot to get this content out. But just to give you a hint of how bad it is, what I've made or what they're estimating to me to make so far, now that it's the half of the month, it's not even enough to get a gallon of gas. It's terrifying at this point, and I'm really, really hoping that YouTube does something. They have somebody that's supposed to be looking into my account. It's a real person. I spoke to a real person today on actual FaceTime. And they're trying to help me, hopefully. I don't know if this is just like some kind of a setup, just to get more information so they could shut me down even. I don't know. But I was hoping that it would be a really good thing after they realized they made a mistake. They should have realized they made a mistake on the first video, because come on, I mean, anybody that's ever watched my videos, come on, seriously. I've had people that work at Google, literally people that work at Google that hate Trump, that hate Republicans, and they're like, dude, that was hilarious. And I mean, come on. So anyways, let me see here. Haven't seen Yukon Man yet, so I hope he's doing okay. I know he's a busy guy, but if he is listening, hello. And I also wanted to tell Yukon Man, because I think he wrote something last night about hats. Unfortunately, Amazon did not give me the option to do a hat. The other account that I had with Teespring, I could make hats, and I know that Mark bought, I think 2 of my hats. He bought 2. I miss Mark a lot. He was a great guy. Great guy. Had him on. He was a great guy. And then what else? And I also wanted to ask Yukon Man. I was trying to get into the comments from last night's feed, and I can't remember exactly how he spells Tussers. I don't know if it's Tussers, but I wanted to make a T-shirt that said Tussers Gang. And I'm pretty sure either Anik Poison or Yukon Man came up with that name. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that Yukon Man came up. I could be wrong. I don't know. But he's got a lot of good quotes. But I wanted to I made one that said "Goodnight Peasants," and I've got other shirts too. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see what the other shirts say. I gotta go on to Amazon. So on Amazon, all you got to do is to find the United Spot on Amazon. All you got to do is do hashtag, or no, you do at the United Spot, all one word, and then you'll find everything that I have. Oh wow, free delivery. I got some. I'm not really a shirt designer, but I do have a couple of shirts that I really like. It says, "I'm done arguing about politics. Change my mind." I really like that one a lot. I like that shirt. And then I got one warning. No, that's a stupid one. I don't know. I should take that. And then I have a YouTube one, and then I have this new one I did, but I don't like the way they're positioned. But the hoodie looks really cool though. It says the United Spot, and then it says I bring memes to life. I really, really like that one. I wish I had money that I could get. That's the only thing that sucks about having an Amazon merch account is that you have to buy your own stuff. They don't give any deals. But I got tank tops. I got some ladies shirts. Different colors. I don't know. And then that way, then I wouldn't just be begging for money. I could be selling T-shirts. But that's the only downside. If my T-shirts are as bad as my videos, I'm not going to make any money. I'm not going to sell any shirts because my videos are horrible. That means that my T-shirts are going to be bad too. But I've got one Goodnight Peasants that's coming up. It's still being reviewed. And then I want to do a couple other ones. I want to do some quotes from AOC. Years ago, I used to actually sell shirts all the time, and people would send me pictures of them wearing the shirts that I made. And one of my favorite ones was AOC. It was MABA, make AOC bartend again, or make Alexandria bartend again. And then I did another one with her that we going to the sun. We have to go there at night. So I used to do a lot of T-shirts, but then I don't know what I stopped. I don't know what happened. I used to sell some back. Like 7-8 years ago, I think I was used to selling shirts, and all of a sudden, it just stopped. It just stopped. And then I just went in there one night, and I just had all of these. Just for some reason, I just just so many shirt designs in here, and they look horrible. So I was like, you know what? This is horrible. I'm just going to delete everything. So I deleted pretty much every single shirt out of there, and there was like hundreds of shirt designs, and they were just all garbage. Some of them were okay though. Some of them were okay, and they were enough for people that some people either liked them or they really, really felt sorry for the United Spot. One of the two. But I don't know. It all works itself out, I guess. But spotted underpants. Let me see here. Skippy, you're so awesome. If you are to survive, you must pull it back a bit. I think you are correct. I think you are correct. Let me see here. Max Headroom. I drive my liberal blog enemy crazy every time I link up a United Spot video on my blogs. That is awesome. That is so cool. Thank you very much for that. That is so awesome. And thank you again, Skippy. Darnell. Why does that name sound familiar? I think, what is that? I think DVD still talks to Darnell. I don't know what that means. I gotta start paying attention to these timelines here. I'm like completely out of this conversation. Captain Spaulding, that's right. Janie baby, and Robin. Yeah, I don't know. What's crazy though is that there's a lot of people out there, because you have to understand, the United Spot is not like, a mandatory thing. It's not like, oh, if I don't have the United Spot tonight, I'm gonna have a hard time. If it's one of those things United Spot is not in the timeline. A lot of people, even if they really like the United Spot, even if they like it, they're just not going to look for it because, you know, there's so much more out there, you know, so much more things that are entertaining than the United Spot. But I've seen some, like even on X, people that I haven't heard from in like 5 years, literally 5 years. Like, hey, oh my gosh, what's going on, United Spot? Like right now, watch this. I'm gonna do something here real quick. This is crazy. I don't even like. I used to get comments from people all the time, and now I never hear from. I haven't heard from these people in years, since 2022. I would say probably 2022. Like none of them, and they couldn't have just been like, "Oh yeah, I hate the United Spot." There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm not egotistical by any means, but come on. I mean, there's no way. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, that was 2 months ago. That's got 500. Okay. Let's go back 3 years ago. Let's go back 3 years ago. Let's see if there's anybody in here.
Yo, look!
What? Let's see if there's anybody in here that looks familiar. Okay. Perry J. I don't see him anymore. Elliot, nope. ATT, Seg N, nope. Diffuse, no, nope. Charles, nope. Andrew Kennedy, nope. F11, nope. Michael, nope. Cowdog, nope. All these people. Jessica, Tim Wells, Tarkus, Proud Picked, Frood. None of these. I don't see any of these people anymore. None. Let me see the latest. Robert. Let's see here. Ricky Duck. Nope, that's it. I don't see anybody anymore. I don't know where everybody went. So do me a huge favor. I got to get going here. And like I said, you know what? If I don't end up reaching my goal, you know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, you guys are going to be fine. I'm going to try and be fine, but I just won't be able to do what I love anymore. So that's the only thing that's going to suck. But and like I said, I don't want you guys to feel obligated to help the United Spot. But if you're able to, that would be incredible. If not, there's the link. I have until the end of the month. And to kind of give you a brief thing, it's not like this thing. It's mainly from, well, it's just reality. It's not like YouTube is going to close down. It's just that I just won't be able to fund this anymore. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. Teacher Lynn, yeah, no, I like I said, I mean, look, it was just like this was nothing. I mean, it's like, I mean, it was just like comment after, and that wasn't even that big of a video. Like, hold on here, we'll go to this one. We'll go to like this one right here. We'll go.
Guys, don't be a jerk.
Oops.
It's for the greater good.
I don't want to get a copyright strike. This one had 3,000 comments. Let me see. Okay. Let me see what. I miss this video. I love this video. I don't want to play it though. Terrified. I'm literally terrified. This one had 1,600. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. But if anybody wants to help United Spot, either with $1 or you know what, or if you want to share it out for me, that would be awesome. That would be incredible. Like literally, share it out for me. This one's got 900,000 views. This one had. I used to get, yeah, this one got 1,500. I used to get comments like this all the time, and then it just, that's why I'm hoping that this
Long before the mega day,
this investigation
Barack Obama
on YouTube
paved the way. Democrats, we had it made.
shows for the king. Teacher Lynn, I'm so sorry. I did write 2 brand new songs today, just so you know, but I was out looking for work all day today. So I couldn't make videos. I couldn't make 2, but I did write 2 songs, so they will be out tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday, I will be having all brand new videos. I'm going to be very, very busy all weekend because most people don't really accept interviews on the weekend. So, but yes, I will be doing a brand new video, music video, 2 brand new music videos tomorrow. I'm going to be singing my heart out tomorrow for America. So, anyways, Tammy, you know what? I'm, like I said, I work out, so I mean, I might have to. I've seen Magic Mike, so I don't know. I don't know how my wife would feel about it, but I still got it. I still got it. I still got it. But I don't know if I don't know if I want to get on that pole. I don't know. Comet Moon, great to see you here. United Pole. What's crazy is that I did go to the Babylon Bee for help. And they basically told me to F off because they considered me competition. One of the people that was fired from Babylon Bee reached out to me and said that he loved my content and that the main guy, Seth, apparently he hates the United Spot because I stole a lot of the Babylon Bee's thunder back in 2000. I don't even know what year it is. I think I stole a lot of their thunder back in 2020, 21. And because I was always featured on InfoWars, I was on Fox a lot. I mean, I was everywhere. But then all of a sudden in 2022, and I think a lot of it had to do with the politicians who were like, hey, I don't want that guy. Teacher Lynn, like I said, hey, it's just one of those things to where it's a judgment call, and after these 2 suspensions, it's completely destroyed. There's just nothing left to grab. So it's pretty bad. This one hit pretty hard. It was bad enough, but I could make it work when I didn't have suspensions. But not being able to post for 2.5 weeks, what that does to a YouTube channel, it's devastating. So My wife hates. She hates. It's hilarious too because you have to understand. It takes me a long time just to make one video. So I got to do the script, which takes forever. Then I got to do the voices, which can take forever, and all the scenes and everything. And then I got to edit it, and then I got to watch it a couple times to make sure it's okay. And my wife, after 10 years of listening to this, she's like, I can't listen to this crap because that's all she hears, you know. So, and she knows it's me, so it makes it even more annoying. I'm sure that if I was some good-looking guy that was, down the street, I'm sure that she would think like it was awesome. But she's very supportive, though. But we've also had many talks because this 2.5-week suspension that really scared her, so I gotta, so I told her, I said, if I'm able to raise enough money to keep going, and then hopefully YouTube, gets back on track. And she said, then, you have until the end of the month. Because that's, I mean, it's not even a question of like her giving me the choice. It's just, we won't have any more money. It's bad. It's like so bad what YouTube has done to us. So, and like I said, in a million years, I would have never, ever guessed that I would do anything that ever revolved around something called YouTuber. I had a job for, I believe, almost 18 years, somewhere around there. And I mean, I worked so hard, put in so many hours. I was working sometimes 3 months straight without a day off. I know that's illegal. I worked 14, 15 hours a day. Came home just in enough time to work out real quick, fall asleep, and wake up and do it all over again. I basically lived where I worked. Looking back on that, it was very sad that I lost so much of my life from that. And so when they told me that I was going to be terminated if I didn't get COVID shot, I said, well, this is my big chance, because I was already established with the United Spot. And I said, you know what? This will be a great opportunity for me. This would be really awesome if I just dive 100% into the United Spot and do this. This would be great, And it was. It really. I was making around the same amount of money I was making for working all those hours. It was incredible. I mean, obviously, I had to pay my own taxes and all that kind of stuff. It was definitely a big boy move, But I was earning around the same as what I was making working 100 some odd hours a week. And I got to be with my family. And yeah, I mean, I spend a lot of hours in the studio making videos, and I'm a very creative person. So when something gets into my mind and my wife already knows it, like if she starts hearing me humming a song or listening to a song over and over again, she knows what's coming. She knows that I'm going to spend the next 5 to 6 to maybe 10 hours writing out a song. And that's just the first phase. Then I have to sing the song after I get all the scenes set up and all this stuff. She already knows what's going to happen. So, but like I said, aside from all of that, I mean, I love doing the United Spot. I love the United Spot. I've worked so hard the last 10 years to build this. It's become a part of me, and all you guys out there in United Spot land, you guys built a community for me. You didn't have to do that, but you did it. It's freaking awesome. So, but I've definitely kept you a little bit too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go home. I'm gonna do the goodnight song. And you guys are off tomorrow and Sunday. I know you're all like, yes, no more stupid United Spot. Dang it. not being able to beg for 2 days straight. Oh man, you're gonna be miserable, man. Um, ugh. Hang on, there we go. Ah, there she is. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. David Smith, have a great night. Teacher Lynn, thank you so much. Um, have a great night, Teacher Lynn. Raging Patriot, have a great night. Chris Mathers, have a great night. Ellen Pelkey, have a great night. Comet Moon, have a great night. I love you right back, Teacher Lynn. Tammy, have a great night. Great to see you tonight. Annette Poison, I'm praying for you. I hope everything's okay. And anybody that's living out there, please be safe. Skippy, have a great night, buddy. I really appreciate you being here. Jeffrey Smith, have a great night. Brian 70 Kuda, have a great night. Made in America, have a great night. Thanks for being here tonight. Raging Patriot, have a great night. Hank, have a great night. John Castaneda, thank you so much for your wonderful gift last night. That was amazing. I'm still thankful for that. Truly appreciate it. Big Slinkin, have a great night. Candy, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for your gift. I appreciate it. Have a great night. And Annette Poison, thank you so much for your gift too, by the way. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Teacher Lynn, have a great night. Oh, Max Hedrum, have a great night. Joe, thanks. I didn't see you there. Have a great night. I hope you're still here. Have a great night. Daniel C., if you're out there, have a great night. Yukon Man, if you're out there, have a great night, Yukon Man. And all those names Skippy was naming off, Robin and Janie and Captain. Yeah, I miss you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. See what else we got here. He's gonna cut me off here in a second. So if I didn't say goodnight to you, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I that's it. That's all it's showing me. And I think I said everyone. I think so. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. In the meantime, if you guys could please do me a huge favor, you do have some homework tonight. You do have some homework. And I apologize for this. I know I'm not the best channel in the world, and I know my videos aren't that great. But if you can, please, 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 please share this out. That's all I'm asking. If you can't, that's fine. And if you can't donate, trust me, I understand. I'm the one begging for money. But if you can, please at least share it out. And if you got an extra $1, that would help too. Yeah. Timothy, have a great night, Timothy. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Hopefully I said goodnight to everybody. Yeah. So, yeah. T-shirts. Definitely we're going to do the T-shirts once those things go. Bryce C. Cooley. Bryce C. Cooley. That's got to sound. Excuse me. I hope I don't have the hiccups. Let me see here. I think that's it. Nancy. Oh, so anyways, yeah. Okay, sorry. Have a great weekend, and I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. I appreciate every last one of you, and I'm extremely thankful for all of you and for what you do for the United Spot. And I've said this so many times, but I just really need to keep replying because maybe somebody didn't hear it, but aside from my wife and my kids and my dogs, you guys are the best part of my day. You guys are you guys are the people that are here to support what I love to do. And all comedy and parody aside, that's incredible. And it means so much to me. So I hope you guys understand that. So, all right, guys. Can't wait. Oh, T Dizzle. Sorry, T Dizzle. Have a great night, T Dizzle. And if there's anybody else I missed, I'm so sorry. I really hope you have a great night too. I don't want to leave anybody out. I love you guys. Nancy, take it away.
Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Rising racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
All right, guys. Thank you once again. I love you all. Have a great weekend. And I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. And until hold on, let me try that one more time. That was horrible. I'm not feeling well, by the way. Let me try that one again because I gotta psych myself up for it. But thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.